Oh, hey guys! Alright, I've got my tea. Hello, Backlog, Inkwell, Ren, Second Brain, Fellowfoot, Galaxy Koi, Spring Leaves. Whoa, okay, now y'all are starting to pop up. Hi guys, how are you tonight? Oh my goodness, it's so good to see all of you. Magaruski, Ashfeather, Galaxy Koi, Echo Fur, Librarian. Hi, Annie, I see you there. Hey everybody, how are you guys doing tonight? It's so good to see you. Hi Blizz. Hi Juliana. Oh, it's been so long. I know, right? I am so happy. Oh, hey! Wesley, 17? 17 months. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Wesley, thank you. It's so good to see you tonight. We're gonna do Sims tonight. Every time I play Sims, I think of you. No joke, because we talk about so many of the fun little things that can happen in Sims. And Windfallen, hey! Oh, you guys, I hope you've been having a good week. How are you tonight? Also, Wesley, hang on. I'm not gonna let you get away without becoming a bird. 1 second. I have my wingspan cards with me right over here. All right, if you will, see? Celeste was actually guarding them. But I've got some of the Wingspan cards from a board game called Wingspan that Chips and I love to play. It's all about building an ecosystem full of different types of birds and trying to become the one with the most points at the end, depending on like a whole bunch of different challenges that you roll at the beginning of the board game. You might try to get the most eggs by the end of 4 rounds. You might try to have the most like birds that can eat other birds. You might try to have the most hummingbirds before the end of the game. And Chips and I have all of the expansion packs for Wingspan. So there's like 4 or 5 stacks of cards. And all of these are just burbs. Just burbs. And hey, Ollie! 16 months! Oh my gosh! Yes, a second brain. The game is called Wingspan. It actually has a digital version on Switch and Steam now, which is really cute because when you click on the different birds, it plays the different songs that the birds sing. I love it so much, but it's also the perfect way to be able to quick draw a bird that you guys can turn into. So I have a little pile of them right here. And Wesley, today, no way! Oh my gosh, you're one of my favorites! You're our boy, the pileated woodpecker, who I have shown you guys so many cool pictures that Chips and I have taken of the pileated woodpecker. That's amazing. I can't believe you turned into him. And then Mr. Ollie, ooh, wow. You are going to be the Eastern European eagle tonight. Check that out. So he is actually over in Asia and Africa. So I've never seen him before, but he looks really freaking majestic. I love him. Oh, I'm so excited. Already we've got some burbs going. And thank you, Axolotl. I'm really excited that you've been enjoying all the lessons that we learned through our adventures too. Also, sorry about the webcam, by the way. It's just being a little bit of a brat. And also about the lighting. But the good news is, guys, that cable, like fiber internet they installed in the neighborhood next to our apartments has made it so I actually have stable upload speed and I can stream more with all of you. It's actually going to happen. For a whole week now, we've had beautiful upload, and I think I can finally start streaming regularly, which means I'm going to start investing in better gear, like getting better lights and a better camera. You guys will start seeing like those kinds of things. Chips keeps telling me to get a stream deck, so when people do things, I can push buttons and make noises, like little animal noises. So we're going to be looking into those things in the near future too. I'm really exciting. Oh, Mr. Ollie, you're European? That's so cool. Oh, Annie, thank you. Annie, you're going to become a phoenix this month too? Oh, hey, Matthew. It's so good to see you. Matthew, thank you. And you can only pop in for a minute? Holy heck. Okay, Matthew, you're a bronzed cowbird. How cool is that? There you go. You have your bird of the month. Have a great night, Matthew. And Hippocroco Donkey Pig, thank you for giving Backlog his very own bird, his very own place in the nest. And you, Backlog, this month you're going to be the Baltimore Oriole, which is a really amazing orange bird. Check that guy out. Oh my gosh, I love the burbs. I love them so much. I know, what nest? We don't have a nest right now. Also, sorry, I'm going to get everything like... I'm going to get everything looking so nice for our streams. I am so excited about that. And Little Bug, it is a great night. It's so good to see you. Heck. Oh my gosh, little bug, I've missed you. So good to see you, Seri. I've missed you guys too. I am so happy that the internet is working again. I really can't blame them because everyone in our neighborhood and in our apartment complex all started working from home. So we went from having like pretty good upload to having no upload at all because everybody suddenly discovered Zoom and like face chatting and doing online video conferences at the same time. So it makes a ton of sense to me that our internet sucked for so long, but it really sucked for streaming. And now we finally have an opportunity to do fun things like the adventure I want to go on tonight. And Lupa, hey, it is a great night. And so, little bug, you just turned yourself into a Seisphobie this month, by the way. Beautiful bird. I love, or Phoebe, pardon me, little Phoebes. I love them so much. They're so cute. And then this month, Lupa, you're going to be the Squawko Heron. The Squawko Heron. Hang on. That's the kind of bird where they had to give that bird its name because it has like a traditional squawk. So I need to actually look this up really quickly. Squawko Heron call. We're gonna learn this together, friends. Okay. We're gonna learn what a Squawko Heron sounds like together because I'm a little too curious about that. That sounds amazing. Hang on one second here. Let me see if I can actually get Chrome to behave for me. Somehow. Somewhere. All right. And then, hey, Emoji Puffball, it's so good to see you. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can, okay, here we go. All right. What does the Squawko Heron sound like? It better squawk. All right, so this is Stories of the Kruger. Oh, hey! Oh! Huh. Okay, that's not what I thought it would sound like. That was actually really cute. Just quack, quack, quack. And Sunflower Petals, thank you so much. Sorry, I was distracted by figuring out what the Squawko bird sounds like. I guess it does kind of sound, it kind of sounds like the frog thing I have. Oh, I wonder where I put it. It's like a gift from my aunt. There's those little like wooden frogs you can get, and you have a little wooden like peg that you play up and down its back. It sounds more like that. It sounds kind of like a music instrument. Sounds like my cat's friend's purr. It's like a really long-legged duck. Oh, erratic Jolteon, right? It was so cute. We'll have to listen to more of the bird calls more often. That's adorable. Oh my gosh. And Chesta, thank you. Thank you for the tea time. Oh, you guys. So moral of the story is I do plan on upgrading. Stop wiggling, webcam. I do plan on upgrading like all of our cameras now and getting better lights and having more streams more often. Now that I know I can rely on my internet. I am so relieved. So we're going to have a good time for that. We really are. And Hippocroca Donkey Pig, have a great night. Have a great night. But all right, so tonight I actually have to share with you guys the cutest thing that I have seen yet today. How many of you guys, oh wait, that's really cute too. Oh, I haven't opened like my tabs in Streamlabs for so long. I forgot I had this just waiting for me. The little miniature, the miniature giraffe from that credit card commercial that I am still in love with to this day. I can't believe that. That's adorable. But yes, Inkwell, we're here for dust bunnies. We are indeed here for dust bunnies. So let me pull up Sims. All right. We've got this. 1 second. Here we go. All right. Oh, and thank you guys so much for the hype train. Galactic Emperor Pocket, congratulations on unlocking the honk. Hopefully you will have a lot of chance to use it tonight. But I'm obsessed with the brand new dust bunnies. How many of you guys play Sims and have been looking at the little dust bunnies that came with the kits they just started doing? Because I love these. I did a video on them on the main channel earlier because I just absolutely adore them. They're so freaking cute. Antlered Fox! They released these kits on the Sims 4 store today where you can buy these little kits to add extra things to the Sims. And at first I was really side-eyeing it because like vacuums, who wants to like get vacuums for The Sims 4? I could kind of see how maybe that could be kind of fun. But then I actually got this guy. And oh my gosh. Okami me, hi. It's been forever. It's so good to see you. Mimi, there we go. Mimi, hi. Oh my goodness, look at you with your beautiful peacock. That's so lovely. And my dear, today you are Eurasian, pardon me, tree sparrow. There we go. But look at this cute little tree sparrow for one thing. But also look at this dust bunny. I know, antlered fox, they're way too cute. They're way too cute. Hey, Miss Rose, it's good to see you. I also met the Dust Fiends, and the Dust Fiends are pretty adorable too. The Dust Bunnies and the Dust Fiends, you can actually befriend, and you can have them go and collect items for you, like things that you have lost around the house. So that's my thought for today. Let me see if I can find the picture I have of the Dust Fiend. All right, I know it's hiding around here somewhere. Here's the Dust Fiend. This is what they look like. This is from the video I made earlier. I know, Oxalotl, aren't they so cute? Miss Rose, does the Roomba actually work as a vacuum? I totally forgot. I forgot we had a Roomba for the cats to ride around on. And hey, I love Syrian cats. Fox Frost, it's so good to see you. Gigi, hi. Yeah, the dust bunnies are way too cute. And the dust bunnies also, you can cuddle them, you can befriend them. They're freaking, oh, here's Gene Jewel from our Sims 4 legacy. He actually befriended some dust bunnies today. This one's name is Puddin', just so you know. And these little dust bunnies actually will go and find collectibles. They'll find food. They will bring you back like upgrade items for your furniture, so you can like upgrade the different electronics, or you could upgrade like your sink. They bring you back seeds, insects. They're really like perfect little collectible things. And you can also kind of move them around and kind of treat them like a pet. You don't have a relationship with them, and you don't really like move them around the way you do like a cat or dog, but they're just too cute. I love them. I love them so much. Oh, Mr. Rose, yours constantly gave you money. That is so cute. And Antlered Fox, right? Your asthma is crying already. That's completely like it. And Inkwell, I wasn't really going to do any of the kits. And then I saw the dust bunnies and I played with them. And I am completely team dust bunny. I have a lot to maybe possibly say about the Sims 4 kits, but I will say I love these dust bunnies. I haven't felt this kind of glimmer of magic in The Sims 4 for a very long time. And these dust bunnies, just wait till you see them, guys. Wait till you see them. Wait till you hear them. So the whole point of tonight is to start a new Rags to Riches challenge where we are actually going to go from dust bunnies to dollars, using the dust bunny army that we are going to create by being absolutely filthy. And we are going to try to reach our riches by raising dust bunnies. What do you guys think? And also, Ren, those Roombas better not suck up our little dust bunnies. I would be absolutely petrified. Thank you, Sunflower Petals. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is going to be fun. This is going to be really fun. I think we're going to have a great time. So that is our goal, is to actually start a brand new Rags to Riches challenge together with an army of dust bunnies. It's going to be really fun. And now dust bunnies are our official local trashman's new pets. I don't make the rules. Gigi, I love these dust bunnies. Like, I think every one of my Sims children are going to have dust bunny as pets. It's going to be so cute. Oh, Ziva, I'm sorry about that. This is going to be so fun. This is going to be very, very fun. All right. So I don't know how many of you see our Sims 4 Legacy, but we actually have this amazingly adorable, freaking precious man named Gene Jewel in it. So let me actually pop into Create a Sim real quick. Totally ignore the robot for a minute, please. All right, let me actually save this household really quickly. and we're gonna isolate Jean. I am a Jean fangirl, just so you guys know. Like, I am 1000% team Jean. Also, those of you who do watch our Sims 4 Legacy on our YouTube channel, you did not just see that robot, FYI. Shh, 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 shh. You didn't see it. You saw nothing. Thank you, Rin. You saw nothing. But I love Jean. He's one of the most absolutely adorable Sims that we have. Oh, hey, Mint, welcome, welcome. He is one of the most adorable Sims we have ever had, and he is a slob who is a freegan, and he is a recycled disciple, pardon me. It's a little late. I apologize if I trip over my words. I've spent like 4 or 5 hours recording some of our Pokemon Sword episodes for the main channel today, so if my words are a little bit of a word salad, I've been yammering all day long, but I had to start this with you guys today. It's just too cute. But Jean is precious. He is truly a gem, a diamond in the rough. He is one of the favorite Sims I have ever had in my entire life. And that's all I'll tell you about him for right now. Other than the fact he loves trash, he goes dumpster diving all the time, he has a heart of gold, he was thrown out by his military family for not being as like aggressive as they are. I'm not saying like the military is just aggressive, just his family was like hyper aggressive and they really wanted to like push people around. And so they pushed him out because he's just got too soft a heart. And Jean forever cemented himself into local fame because he found a lottery ticket in the trash can, like while he was dumpster diving, and he is my first ever Sim to have won $1 million from the lottery. He is so freaking precious. So if you want to learn more about him, you can check out our main YouTube channel for the whole like Sims 4 eco lifestyle arc that we have been doing with our Generation 3 heiress Fern. But tonight I thought we would go ahead and we would begin the Dust Bunnies to Dollars Rags to Riches challenge by actually getting one of Jean's cousins, creating some cousins for Jean, voting on the one that we actually want to like move to a dump or like inherit a dump. And then we'll start with one of his cousins so that we can have a little bit of Jean's magic to come join us. I think that'll be really fun. Oh, Miss Rose, I'm so glad you love Jean. So I'm really excited about this. I think it'll be fun. He needs the new filth aspiration for sure. Yes, yes. I definitely want to give him the new aspiration. There is a new aspiration called Fabulously Filthy that has actually come with the little pack. I'm actually kind of surprised that there's so much stuff that has come in just like a $5 kit, because I'm really big into like things that add into the Sims 4 gameplay. So I'm pretty excited about this because the Fabulously Filthy aspiration, this Sim revels in filthy, messy homes and avoids cleaning at all costs. Procrastinate, dodge chores, lower your standards, and find ways to thrive in the filthiest of environments. And that's what we're going to be doing with Jean's cousin today. So let's see if we can actually make a new cousin for him. Can I add in a new Sim? Huh. Hang on. I'm pretty sure, like, isn't there a way? Play with genetics, I think is how you do it. And no. We're not going to look at Jean's children. We're going to make a parent for Jean. Then we're going to make a sibling for the parent. And then we're going to make children's for the aunt or uncle that we make for Jean so that we can have some cousins to pick from. Oh, hey, Peachy Apple. Danielle. I actually am the opposite of messy. Also, let me know if it like the music's too loud or anything. I can turn it down. I'm the opposite of messy. I usually love things being really, really clean in my home. But after seeing the freaking adorableness that is the Dust Bunnies, I don't know if I'm ever going to forgive a Sim who actually destroys a dust bunny. Because just like in this like Bust the Dust kit, you can become fabulously filthy. There's another aspiration now where you can also become perfectly pristine. And when you choose that one of the challenges of that aspiration is to actually destroy 3 dust bunnies. I don't think I could ever forgive a sim who did that. No, they would have to have true evil in their heart to destroy these little dust bunnies. I am telling you, when you see them, they are so cute, you guys. So you can also destroy a dust fiend, and I don't feel so bad for them. But I mean, I was totally a team pristine until I met my first dust bunny, and now I feel like it's good versus evil, and the good side is the fabulously filthy. Oh, I love Syrian cats. It sounds like a lot of jeans. That is a beautiful pun. I love it. All right, so let's actually get going with Jean having a parent real quick. And then we'll just randomize. No children yet. No children yet. But let's get Jean a parent. Okay, that could be his mom. That could be his mom. So this is going to be Jean's mom. And actually, for canon's sake, like, maybe we should go ahead and give her a name. So this is going to be his mom. Caitlin? I mean, that works. Caitlin Jewel. Oh, hey, Gigi. Oh, you did? Oh, Gigi, you drew a chef witch that we were talking about last time. You could show her to me on like Twitter, or you could send it to my email. I could totally catch up with it there. That would be adorable. And hey, Amber, I'm doing good. How are you guys doing tonight? And Toast! Hey, Toast, it's so good to see you. Holy cow, you are almost a phoenix. You got Savannah in Animal Crossing tonight? Oh my gosh, congratulations. You know, one of the things we might do in our Animal Crossing series is we'll always have our core villagers, because no one will take Cranston from me, ever. Like, you cannot pry him from my hands or my heart, ever. I love my son. But one of the things we might do is, other than our core villagers, we might start doing themes in Wildberry Island when we play Animal Crossing. And we might try to get like ecological themes, and then we could transform the whole island to mimic that ecology. Like, we could try to go for like Australian animals. We could get a ton of birds and then fill the forest with eggs, and we could fill the forest with nests. Or we could go for like a bunch of pigs. We could try to collect a whole bunch of the pig villagers, and we could make everything really muddy, and maybe we could hide mushrooms around the place and say that they're truffles. In fact, we could have a truffle hunting contest. People could come over to our island and dig up mushrooms. That'd be really fun. I think that'd be really adorable. And hey, pulling for otters! And oh my gosh, C. McLean, welcome. Yes, I hope you guys are having a good time. We're gonna be hopefully building up some dust bunny armies tonight. I'm really excited. All right, so we've got Caitlin, and Caitlin's gonna be Jean's mom, and we're gonna make her a bodybuilder, and we're actually gonna make her hot-headed, because keep in mind, like, Jean's parents basically disowned him. Self-assured, and we might keep her around just like to have her be in the area for story's sake. And then let's see, what other traits would she have? Mean. Oh hey, Magaruski, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you for that. Hey, all right, Dr. Brianna, Justice Corner, Erratic Jolteon, Raven, and Sammy Yam, welcome to the nest. And Toast, I think I got so excited to see you, I forgot to turn you into a bird. So my friend, you are the brown-headed cowbird tonight, which is one of Chips's favorite birds ever. And then everybody who just landed in the nest from Mangaruski, you guys all just turned into American kestrels, who are actually one of the fastest and smallest of all of the bird species that we've got around here. Hang on. Dang it! I was doing so good. But now I have to show you how small the American kestrel is. I can't help it. They're so tiny. And 5 people this month, you guys get to be American kestrels. You need to understand how small this itty bitty baby is. I need a good size comparison. Okay. All right. Let me see. Is this good? No, I need a bigger picture. Show me the tiny bird. Show me how small. Okay. American kestrel size. Oh, you guys, it's very tiny. It's a fierce predator. Don't let anybody ever tell you the American kestrel is not the fiercest of them all. Oh, here we go. This is a good one. You guys are gonna love this. You're going to go, aww. You're gonna think, well, yes, Seri, that is 100% worth it because he is the most adorable thing ever. After I have freaked out my computer, 1 second. All right, American kestrel, very small, very much adorable. All right, let me go ahead and pull up that picture really quickly. This is important. We learn things in this community every single night whilst we make Sims and begin challenges. And there we go. Okay, to be fair, these are fledglings, but they're pretty freaking close to actually being the size of an adult American kestrel. So the fierce predator of the skies. Behold! He's so tiny! I love them! I love them so much. And oh, Wesley, there you go. Thank you so much for giving Antlered Fox their gift sub. And Antlered Fox, you are a ruby crowned kinglet today. Also an amazing, very tiny bird that has a little tiny crest of red that goes on his head, which is fantastic. I know. They're so precious. Oh, okay. Sorry. Just, they're one of my favorite birds and somebody became them. I absolutely adore them. They are very cute. They remind me of minks and they remind me of like the little weasels who think that they're so tough, but they're really just small and as precious as can be. That's what they remind me of. Okay. So oh yes, I have indeed Toast Place, or seeing the brown-headed cowbird eggs. They are so beautiful. Okay, one more glimpse at eggs, brown-headed cowbird eggs. Which is ironic because the cowbird is actually one of the parasite species who will try to go ahead and they will sneak their eggs in like a cuckoo bird. So cowbirds and cuckoo birds both lay their eggs in other birds' nest for them to raise. So can you spot the odd one out? Can you guess which one is the cowbird egg? It's gorgeous. But for some reason, robins and other birds don't really recognize one of these does not belong. And it'll hatch. Usually, to be fair, it is a survival tactic of the species. It'll usually yeet any of the other nestmates out, and then the cowbird chick will get all of the attention from the parents and then fly off after growing up into being a big cowbird instead of, you know, whatever the nest was before. Yeah. It's the one in the upper right, of course. Backlog, I love it. Yep, that's basically the way cowbirds and cuckoo birds work, is like the little baby will hatch out of the parasite egg, basically, and go, this is mine now, and it'll yeet the other eggs and the other fledglings out. But to be fair, it's proven to be a adaptive enough survival strategy that they're still around. So credits for surviving, I suppose. Oh, that's cute, Lupa. That's cute. Yeah, one day I would like to play some of my favorite childhood games. Ironically, that is Sims, though. But all right, so let's get Jean some cousins for you guys to vote from. Also, I want to say thank you so much to Blazequakes for pointing out on our Discord tonight a new mod that is actually out there. I forget the person who created the mod, but on their Patreon right now, they have a mod for Sims 4 so you can add 5 traits to your Sims. As you can see right here, instead of just being limited to 3 traits, there is a mod out there live right now where you can actually add in 5 traits instead. And I think that's going to give our Sims so much more personality to be able to work with. And it might even be really fun to make it so that you might make your Sims have to like earn a trait through life experience. Or maybe you could have, like, say the first 3 traits are like their main traits, and then you could have like subset traits. I think that would be so fantastic. I know, I love it. I know, right, Ren? You can check in our Discord. We were talking about it down in the like simming area of our Discord earlier. Oh, hey! OC McLean, thank you so much for joining. And you, my friend, are a great blue heron. One of my all-time favorite birds ever. Remind me to show you a baby great blue heron one day. They are literally dinosaurs. Oh, yes, exactly, erratic Jolteon. I've always thought they were just... Because, like, in Sims 2, you kind of had a gradient range of traits because you could go ahead and add more points into the different traits, and I really liked that a lot because then instead of your sim being like neat or filthy, you kind of fell somewhere on the spectrum between being a neat sim or a sim covered in filth. Like the other day, my sister and I were joking that my neat points were like a 7 and her neat points were like a 3. And her outgoing points are like an 8, and my outgoing points are like a 2. And I really liked that from Sims 2 because it let you kind of have a really nice gradient where you felt like each of your Sims had more subtle shifts in their personalities. And in Sims 3, I really liked how you had 5 traits. That made sense to me. And that you had favorite colors, favorite music. Those kinds of things were really fun to be able to establish for your Sims. And in Sims 4, just having 3 traits always felt like you were kind of just scratching the surface. And I don't know about you, but when I choose traits for my Sims in Sims 4, I would start finding that like I was only picking the like big ones or the good ones. Because sometimes my Sim did love the outdoors and did want to be a child of the ocean and was ambitious. But I also wanted to slip that lazy trait in there somewhere. But it wasn't like one of their 3 core moods all the time was lazy. So by having the ability to have 5 traits, I feel like I'm going to start playing more with traits that are actually more negative, that add a little bit more depth to my Sims. So I highly recommend checking out that mod. Like I said, it's linked over on our Discord right now. And in fact, let me go ahead and drop the link in the chat just to make sure if you guys are interested. Let me see if I can find it real quick because I think that's really fantastic. Bear in mind, it is behind a paywall right now, but it'll probably be released after a little bit. There we go. So there's that. But all right, let's make Jean's really mean mom. Let's make her a little evil. I mean, she doesn't care. And it hates children, hates her own kids. She's got all the negative traits. She's hot-headed, she's self-assured, she's mean, she's evil, she hates children. Why not? I think that's fantastic. Now let's go ahead and make her a sibling so that we can get Jean's cousins and we can start like our army of, let's do, dang it, now I've got to make, yeah, sibling, there we go. Okay, now let's randomize. I'm gonna roll a dice for boy or girl. Boy, okay. So let's randomize a brother for her. Oh, actually, Jean, all of your family genes are like the family jewels. Jeez Louise. What do you guys think? Does he look too nice to be a mean uncle? Or do you think we should keep him so that at least his children will be blessed with these amazing looks that run in the Jewel family, it seems? I know, right, Elf? Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and keep him. Caitlin is the real Karen, haircut and all. Oh my gosh, Bowling for Otters, you're right! We made a Karen and I didn't even notice even the outfit. She's legitimately a Karen and we just walked into that. Okay, we're gonna keep him. We're gonna keep his cousin. Oh, thank you so much, Dominic. Yeah, maybe the uncle isn't so mean. He just keeps his head down. And he's also part of their little military family. I wish my hair was that luscious. All right, we're gonna leave him exactly as he is. But we're gonna make him an elder. Or not an elder, but an adult. And let me give him like a bit more of a formal outfit. Because he's supposed to be... I will say that maybe his uncle has a bit of a kinder personality buried under there, but you know, he's been wrapped up in the family military history his whole life, and hopefully his kids will escape it. Okay, that's not what he would be wearing. I wish there was like something that looked a little bit more like, hey, I'm in the military. I mean, we could give him One second, guys. Gotta dig around. Okay, none of these are working. That kind of works, but I want to give him a suit that has at least a little bit of respect to it. What is this? Oh, we need to survive 7 nights in a haunted house to unlock that. Okay. Jean, what to dress your uncle in? That isn't too silly. Nope, can't give him something like that. Can't give him something too fancy. You know what, Jean? All right, good enough. Well, that looks too fancy. Dang it, you know what? Here, I'm gonna just dress this man randomly. All right, good enough. Good enough. Good enough. All right, not that one, but like close enough. All right, and let's give him some boots. Some like hardcore boots. There we go. All right, so there's his uncle. What should we name his uncle? And then he looks like a modern Tarzan. I'm naming him Tarzan. Dr. Guinea Pig. You have now created Jean's uncle Tarzan. Thank you. I really love that. He absolutely is going to be Tarzan. And you know, he's gonna be younger than, you know what? I'm gonna name her Caitlin Karen. Caitlin Karen Jewel. And this is her younger brother, Tarzan. I love you guys. You always come up with the silliest, best things. And then let's randomize and see what happens. Okay, we actually randomized like his traits. I wish they randomized the aspiration. I don't think. Let's do Strangerville, because let's just say that he's always been tied in with Strangerville. Oh, hey! Erratic Jolteon, thank you so much! Thank you for giving I Love Seri and Cats their sub. And I Love Seri and Cats, you are now a Parrot Crossbill. Definitely check that one out and look it up, because it has a really unique bill that allows it to access a food source that I believe is like seeds really well. And hey, Excalibur! I hope you have a great night. Tarza in Jewel. Backlog. That's perfect. I absolutely love this. He's absolutely perfect. All right, so he could be a neat freak, actually. I think that's a good idea. Let's make him neat. In fact, let's remove all of his traits. So this is going to be Jean's uncle. We'll make him neat. I wish there was like a cowardly one. Let's make him paranoid so that he feels that danger is around every corner because of things that he's seen, you guys. Because of the things that he has seen while he has been serving in the Stranger Town military service. Well, he is a little paranoid, and that's why he doesn't really like to go up against his sister. You don't want to talk about that time that he and his sister were out on a mission together. She outranks him anyway. So we're gonna make him paranoid. Let's actually make him like family oriented, but we're gonna say that means that he really stays closer to his sister than anything. Because he's very, like, he can be kind of spooked easily. Yeah, he's got trauma from this. Sakura Stallion, hi! It's so good to see you tonight! You're just in time. We are heading into Jean's family tree today. Apparently the family jewels are perfect because these genetics are just amazing. And you, my friend, are going to be a Eurasian collared dove this month. Which I love listening to the deck doves. I love the doves on our deck so much. I need to share more on our social of those guys. And hey, Cupcake Candy Shop, welcome! And Galaxy, I'm so glad you like their backstories. All right, let's also make Tarza in Jewel a loner, I think. Oh, On, hey! Congratulations on 14 months. It's so good to see you. We're making a really cool family tree. Good timing. And On, you are a Pine Siskin this month. If I had the time, I would be sharing so many more bird facts with you guys, but I'm actually getting really excited about Jean's family tree. All right, let me have a little more tea. Oh, proper Inkwell. Inkwell, that's a good idea. Proper is a really good idea because that would be a sim who disapproves of other sims' inappropriate behaviors such as mean or mischievous socials, and find themselves happier in formal outfits and have a much easier time with friendly and romantic socials. Interesting. I would think that a proper sim wouldn't have an easier time with romance. That doesn't seem right. I've got some new tea and it's delicious. And it has a little bit of jasmine in it. And then, oh hey! Oh, Cupcake Candy Shop, I'm so glad you've joined us for so long. And I love Syrian cats. I feel like he's kind of nice. Yeah, I think that he's just afraid of his sister. So here we go. We have Tarza in Jewel. He has come and he has joined the family. Oh, and Lightning Kitten Dragon 2, thank you so much for gifting Elf the Phoenix their very first opportunity to be a white-faced ibis. One of my favorite birds because at zoos they feed ibises a mixture of cat food, and like their bird pellet meal. But every time we go to the North Carolina Zoo, they have some gorgeous scarlet ibises that somehow we manage to see them feed. Like we just tend to show up at the aviary at the North Carolina Zoo at the moment when they are feeding the scarlet ibis. And the keeper will come out with this little tray and it's just full of what look like meatballs. And every time they're like, it's full of crushed up shrimp, cat food, and bird pellets. And they put these little like meatballs, like cat food shrimp pellet balls out for the ibis. And the best thing about it, the absolute best thing. Oh, hey, Toby! Toby, thank you so much! But the best thing about what happens when they feed the ibis at the North Carolina Zoo is the scarlet ibis will pick up the meatball pellet cat food thing and they will walk over to the ledge where people walk under them and they will eat it above the people's heads so that the crumbs of this like wet cat food shrimp stuff fall on top of people. And apparently it delights them. So they love waiting until someone's walking by and then they start crunching up the little meatball and sprinkling cat food pellet all over the people who walk there. So we really love just like sitting there and watching them. And every time the keepers are really freaking hilarious and they'll kind of lean over and be like, watch out below. But they never really like say it loudly. So usually you hear somebody being like, ah, what is this? So that's why I love the scarlet ibises at the North Carolina Zoo and ibis as a whole as a result. And Galactic Emperor, I do think that's really cute. The idea of romance for our wonderful Tarza could be the idea of being very chivalrous. That's a good thought. Oh, and thank you, Not Kiwi, welcome! And Bella, hi! Bella, congratulations on becoming a chicken today! Oh, I hope you feel better soon. I'm really sorry to hear you're not feeling well. And you, my friend, are a Parisian nuthatch. Also one of my favorite birds today. Holy heck. We've got quite the little flock with us tonight, friends. But all right, so question. Should we go ahead and should we give Tarza a wife who maybe is also involved in all of this? Or should we say that Tarza's wife actually disappeared mysteriously years ago, leaving him with triplet children to raise? And potentially, she might show up at some point in either the Dust Bunny challenge we're going to do, or maybe in our Sims 4 Legacy as like Jane's aunt. Jane! Yes, Jane! Is Jane here? Or so should we make Jane or should she have disappeared? Let's actually do a poll really quickly. And then while we're doing the poll, I will grab the birdos for the little ones who just landed in the nest. And I need to move the nest so you guys can see it. So should Jane be mysteriously missing or here for poor Tarza and Jean? All right. Here for poor Tarza. All right. So we'll do a quick little poll on that. And I wanted to have 3 cousins for Jean that you guys could help me pick from. So triplets is perfect. Also, Toby, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Miss Rose. Miss Rose, it's so good to see you. And Wild Oak. And Miss Rose and Wild Oak, you guys are actually going to be yellow-breasted chats. Those sound freaking adorable. I actually think... Okay, actually, apparently the yellow-breasted chat is a North American bird. I was gonna say I thought it was over in Europe with you guys, or with you, Miss Rose. And then, hi, Lightning Dragon! Welcome to the nest. You, my friend, are gonna be a common gold-eyed duck today. I do not think I have ever seen a common gold-eyed duck. The little fact at the bottom says, golden eyes do not excavate nest holes. They look for natural cavities or old woodpecker nest. What? Think that through for a minute. If a duck is going to nest in a woodpecker's old nest, how high up the tree are the ducklings going to have to be? That means that the goldeneye is another one of those ducks that make its babies jump like 20 feet into the forest to start their life off. I always kind of side-eye those ducks. Sure, you don't run the risk of having all of the ground predators eat your eggs while you're nesting, but I mean, the first thing your baby gets to do as it tries to follow you to water for the first time is leap, like, off of a giant cliff. I always just wonder about that. Antlered Fox, you got it right. Ducks are intense. They are indeed intense. All right, so the final moments. And for poor Tarza. And then we'll see if his wife Jane should actually be here or if we will make her mysteriously missing. And she will be mysteriously missing. Annie and Sunflower, thank you guys so much for really throwing yourselves behind that. And Toby, yes, I guess the duck babies, the little ducklings would think that they were skydiving. That would be really cute. So all right, so we're gonna make Jane be mysteriously missing. So she's not gonna be here right now, but you might see Jane Jewel show up at some point in the future. In fact, oh my gosh, I've gotta write this down. Joy journal, yes. Okay, I've got my joy journal right here. I love, you guys just inspire me to write my joy journal every time we hang out. I freaking love it. All right, I'm gonna put down something. This is top secret. Top secret. You need full clearance to be able to hear this. If you don't want to hear any spoilers for the Greene family legacy, cover your ears now. Maybe your eyes, for all I know, in case you can read lips. But what if Jane Jewel, and I'm writing this down now because I have so many series on our main channel, if I don't write down my ideas, I will forget. What if Jean and Fern end up going into a jungle adventure? And if they can complete the aspiration for jungle adventures, they could find his long-lost aunt, Jane, who has been lost in the jungle for decades, and bring her home. Ooh. That would be so much fun. Lost in the jungle, Jean and Fern equal rescue. And then, of course, we'll have to have her have some animal companions using the amazing Kalino's fantastic modded animals for sure. That will be really fun. I would have so much fun for that. And yes, Mimi, we were thinking on the same wavelength, the being in the Salvadorada jungle. I love it. But all right, let's go ahead and give this guy his 3 triplet children now. And these will be one of the 3 kids that we will actually be picking from for the sake of the Dust Bunny Challenge. So this is going to be rags to riches, but we're going to try to collect as many Dust Bunnies as possible. I'm going to roll a dice to decide if we have boys or girls real quick. Okay, girl, boy, girl. All right, so we're going to have 2 girls, 1 boy. So this could be... I guess, do I need to make Jane? Let's make Jane first, because if I don't make Jane, then I actually think that all of Tarza's children will have different genetics. So let me make Jane really quickly first. So, no, don't add it. I'm so used to playing The Sims 4 random pets challenge that we do on the main channel. I'm trying to like add random pets. No. We need to go ahead, add a new Sim. She's cute. Is she Jane though? Actually, she's really kind of cute. And she's got the hair. Oh my gosh, she is kind of cute. Do you think they met over her hair? Huh. Maybe they met at the same hair salon or like reaching for the same hair product one day. I kind of like her. Oh, that's a good idea. Fiery birds are here. Well, we can do a non-binary sim to mix in there. That's a good idea. She's really adorable. Okay, so is this Jane? Let's do just a tiny poll. Tiny poll. I actually think I love her. You know what? No poll. I love her. I'm putting my foot down. I actually really like her. And I actually really love the idea that Tarza and Jane ended up meeting somehow related about their hair. So, do you guys know was there a last name for Jane and Tarzan? Because I think that would be, let's see. Oh, fairy birds, that's awesome. Their favorite play is hairspray. On. I love that. I love that. Oh my gosh. Jane Goodall. Yes, Rin. Okay. Okay, Goodfall. Jane Goodfall. We'll make her clumsy. It's Jane Goodfall and she's clumsy, okay? It's very endearing. She's Jane Goodfall.
Noba.
I absolutely love that. I love that she and her husband love hairspray. That was so fun. Maybe Janie, Janet, maybe, I think I like Jane as her name actually, but we'll go with Goodfall to kind of turn it around a little bit. Jane Porter. Oh, Toby, thank you. So the original name was Jane Porter. I think I'll go with Goodfall because I think that's pretty precious for being able to have the clumsy trait. Oh, having a little red panda. Oh, she could be an aviator who crashed into the jungle. Galactic Emperor. That's a great idea. That could explain why she was on the military bases. So she could actually be an aviator. So let me make her, she's gonna be, let's make her adventurous.
On Chibi.
And then let's also make her a perfectionist to go with like an aviator sort of theme. But even if she is an adventurous perfectionist who is one of the top pilots for the military over in Strangerville, she is clumsy. That might be how she got into the jungle. And then what are some other traits I have? I don't remember when I got a gambler trait. Romantic, creative, cheerful. You know what? Let's make her like the opposite of Caitlin, Karen, Jewel. And that could also be why Tarza ended up falling in love with her. So let's actually make her, how about we make her really cheerful? And then maybe make her, I just want her to be like really kind. Should we make her a cheerful slob? Actually, or cheerful and good? What do you guys think? Brave, of course. We should make her brave. Okay, where's brave again? I have to find it. Give me a second. Paranoid, adventurous. You have to buy brave. Ugh, I totally forgot. We'll give her the brave trait when we have the ability to do that. Outgoing. I just imagine her falling down, knocking around all that hairspray and Tarza helping her up. Oh, Dr. Guinea Pig, that's so cute. And Toast Please, thank you. You're right. The gambler trait is actually from the Kawaii Stacy's mod, and I forgot about that. I've started collecting quite a few different ones. And then let's do, I think, is Hairspray like kind of a musical? Because we could make her a dance machine, but she's clumsy, so that would go against that trait. Nah, I won't make her a dance machine. Okay, I'm gonna make her, I think, good. And then I'm going to make her, I I really want her cheerful. I'm gonna make her good and cheerful. She was basically the ray of light that came into Tarza's life after being raised by some extremely strict parents, surrounded by an extremely aggressive military family his entire life, whose great-great-great-great-great-grandparents have all been involved in whatever version of the military existed whilst they were around. And she was the ray of life that came, life that came into his life. And then she vanished, just like the Avatar. Let's see. And I'm gonna change her trait. I think we'll go ahead and we'll make her trait. Where's the, there we go. Jungle Explorer. Just because she's stuck there. She's gonna be stuck in the jungle the whole time. I love her so much. Oh my goodness. You know, I've never seen Hairspray. So I now feel prompted to like listen to a little of it to see exactly what these two met and how they work together. But all right, so let's go ahead and let's try making a few kids for these two. We'll do boy, girl, and non-binary. And then we'll go ahead and see what we think. All right. Oh, she's cute. Oh my gosh, Jean, your family jewels. How do you do this? Oh my gosh, she's so cute. What? Okay. Wow. This may be changing some of the directions I'm going to be taking our Sims 4 legacy, knowing that we've got these kinds of genetics to work with. All of them are so cute. I know, right? Erratic Jolteon, it is so unfair. They're like all perfect. I don't even know how to handle how perfect they are. Does she have laugh lines on already? Or like age lines? Is that like a glitch? Or is this just like the new details the skins come with? You're not like 40 yet, sweetie. We'll figure that out later. All right, so what should we go ahead and name her? Because she's absolutely sticking around. What was the name of the elephant? No, not the elephant, not the elephant. What was the name of Tarzan's sibling, like his sister in the Disney movie? Turk? Okay, Turk does not work. We'll save that for one of the dust bunnies. That doesn't work. But are there any other names from like Tarzan, or what about some other cool names like Swiss Family Robinson? Did you guys ever watch or read Swiss Family Robinson? Any heroes who were lost. Like, I think those kinds of stories would be really good. Ren is a really nice name. I do like Ren. Turk does not work, you're right. Aw, CPS, Ray, Light, Life. Maybe we'll do Ren and Ray. I actually like those. Ren and Ray might be good. That might actually be kind of fun. I don't think I have a Ren in... So we could do Ren, Ray, and then another R name for the third triplet. Oh, that one pilot, Amelia Earhart. She went missing. Delilah. Okay, actually, I do kind of like Amelia. Okay. Hey, really? It's so good to see you tonight. Welcome. You know what? Yeah, let's go with the theme of Lost Adventurers. So there's Amelia Earhart. Let's pull up a list and let's find out. So we're going to go with the theme of Lost Adventurers. And who do we have? Is there like a list of lost expeditions? Okay. I mean, that could work, but I need like names. Unfortunately, a lot of these are like names of guys. Rain is really cute. Delilah, Amelia. Yeah, let's go with Amelia for Amelia Earhart because we'll just do like maybe adventures. Or, oh, hey! Really? Thank you so much. Welcome. I love the dust bunnies. I will live and die for the dust bunnies. And we're going to try doing a rags to riches challenge with the dust bunnies. Also, really, you're a white stork this month. Congratulations. Maybe delivering some bundles of joy off to our little Sims tonight. And thank you. Okay, Mimi, the laugh line. So they're laugh lines? You know what? She's a little ray of light. I'll live with that. So we could go with Amelia. And then Sunflower, hang on real quick. Felicity! After Felicity Astron, the first person to ski alone across the Atlantic using only muscle power. Okay, that's really cool too. I actually like that. All right, Amelia. And then I think, you know what? I do like the name Amelia. For Amelia Earhart, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. She's gonna be a young adult. There we go. Because she needs to be old enough for this challenge. Do you want him to, yeah, I think we'll go with young adult just because I feel like doing a runaway teen on top of this would be a little bit awkward. And then we're gonna make her, all of them are gonna have the fabulously filthy like trait. They just all got it somehow. And she was, she's also a pilot. Della was also a pilot. Okay, that's really cool. Yeah, I think Rio would be a good name. Oh, hey, Bugs, for maybe the non-binary kid we'll have. But all right, so now we have Amelia. So let's go ahead and give her a personality, you guys. And because we're going to be wanting to collect a lot of dust bunnies, I suggest that we absolutely need to have Slob because these Sims are not affected by dirty surroundings and make household items dirtier faster. So I vote on Slob. And maybe like all three of the triplets like got kicked out of Strangerville because they couldn't keep like military standard cleanliness in their house. So they were like kicked out of the military housing and needed to maybe all three of the triplets actually decided to start searching for their mom. I love it. They left Strangerville and their dad because they are out in the world searching for their mother, the lost Jane. She's somewhere out there. And then because we're going to do a rags to riches that's going to be focused around mostly selling collectibles or craftables, I want to focus on trying to like get things out of the trash. We're not going to get a formal career unless it's just like part-time gigs. So I think doing Freegan would also be nice. Huh. I think doing Freegan would be nice. Kleptomaniac would be really useful. Or I think we'll do Freegan for one of the triplets. Kleptomaniac for one of the triplets. And then we'll do... Then we'll do creative for one of the triplets so that they could have a boost at creating things. So... should we have Amelia here? So should Amelia... which trait should she have? Should she be creative? Should she be a Freegan? Or should she be, what was the other trait I was gonna use? Kleptomaniac. Should she steal things? All right. Short poll on that one. Because I think that that will be really fun. Oh, Antlered, have a good time. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna get a little more water. I'm excited. I think that I'm gonna love all three of these kids. And I'm not gonna change her clothes because she actually looks perfect to start like living in a dump and raising a bunch of dust bunnies. Galactic Emperor Amelia Earhart started her own clothing line? I really need to learn more about her. Holy cow. I love being able to have a little more insight into these guys too. All right, and then I think after we pick this trait, we'll randomize her other 3 traits just to try to keep it really fun and keep us on our toes about what each of the triplets will have. And creative it is. So if we did pick her, we might try to do things, if not digging through the trash quite as often to sell stuff, we might try to do things like painting or taking pictures of adorable dust bunnies and getting money that way. So we're gonna make her a slob who is creative, but we'll randomize her other skills. And we'll just say whatever randomizes here, we won't count. All right. So she's going to be a slob who's creative. And then a dead skill. Okay, that's not gonna work. We're gonna randomize again. All right, so that didn't work. I don't want to make her mean. Wait, maybe I do. Okay. So she already got creative there. Not family oriented. And we're gonna make her a slob so she's okay with living in a dump. And then she's also erratic, a bookworm, and mean. Maybe she's a little erratic from growing up like in Strangerville. And we can always use a retraining potion. We could try to earn a retraining potion to give her a new trait. But all right, so I think we're gonna go ahead and just have that be Amelia. Wow, I didn't expect that set of traits, but that's why you hit the random button. And so she's one of the 3 that we might vote on to go ahead and begin the challenge. Let's get her a sibling. Oh, Mimi, I love that idea. Since she's creative, she can make art out of the trash. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go ahead and now we're going to get the son that Jane Goodfall and Tarza are going to have. They had a son, they had a daughter, and they'll have a non-binary child.
Marnadorf.
All right. Why do they have beautiful babies? Jean. Oh. Okay. I do not need to touch anything. Mwah, we're done. We have created the next sim. Good job, Jean family jewels. Oh my gosh. They just have beautiful babies. Okay, so this is going to be, we need another name of an explorer. What's the name of the guy who went like 5,000 feet under the sea or whatever? Or like into the like center of the earth? Book. What is that? Journey to the Center of the Earth. Book. What are the characters in the Journey to the Center of the Earth? I read that as a child. Jules Verne. Jules. Jules Jewel? Jules Jewel? That should not tickle me as much as it does. Oh my gosh, he's JJ! You guys, he's JJ! I love it! This is JJ. Of course. Absolutely, I love it. And actually, man, phew. Why do they have such beautiful children? Why do they have such beautiful children? It's just amazing. And welcome! Oh, hey! Oh my gosh, a little raid! Green G Turtle, thank you so much for the raid! I hope you had a wonderful night with Stardew Valley. I actually peeked in on you before I started the stream. Oh my goodness. So this will be Jules Jewel, aka JJ. I love him so much. He also is going to have the filthy aspiration. And you know what? Technically, in a Rags to Riches challenge, what you do is you move in a spouse to be able to come and join you. I'm semi-tempted to like move in the siblings, whoever we don't pick to play as. We might actually, instead of moving in a spouse, move in a sibling when we can build them like a room. And we might just have like the siblings live together and have a Dust Bunny army for a little while. So don't worry, whoever we don't vote on tonight to be the founder of this challenge, we will return to because I'm loving this so much. But all right, so we also need to have the slob trait.
Ooh, Loki's bonnet.
And then what was the other trait? I said she would have genius. Okay, and then he either gets, so JJ either gets to have the kleptomaniac or he gets the freegan. So you guys get to, the triplet tribe of the Dust Bunny Empire. I love it, the triplet tribe. Okay, so should JJ's special skill, should he either be a kleptomaniac, using those like chiseled features to steal from people, or should he be a freegan? Short poll. JJ, I love your socks. Mwah. That's high fashion. Why not? Annie! Oh my gosh, I love playing The Sims. Does it look like a klepto to you on? Because having a klepto as one of the Sims to just like steal things is another way that you could definitely get, you know, yourself off the ground with a rags to riches challenge. He stole those socks. Is JJ sus? I'm bowling for otters. I do need to tweak the relationships with everybody. Jane is your mother. Why can I not set it as mom? Oh, maybe it needs to be, there we go. Wait, he's your son. Daughter. Husband. Household member. All right, and meanwhile, she is just a household member. Deal with it. And brother, mother, yeah, you're fine, you're fine. All right, kleptomaniac. So you guys think that he looks like a kleptomaniac. Okay. So JJ, you're going to be a kleptomaniac who's a slob. And we'll randomize his other 3 traits real quick. No! No! This is not right. You cannot be okay, look, Neat literally contradicts that. However, materialistic, evil, and hates children? JJ! I'm so disappointed in you right now, sir. We would rehabilitate him. We would work really hard to get the retrading potion, and we will rehabilitate him and get him some sort of Simlish therapy to recover from the trauma that he has been in. Like, this is just like not, we will fix this boy, do not worry. He'll start off as super evil and a kleptomaniac who hates children. But we will rehabilitate him, just like we will turn all of the other trash into treasure. We can save him. Don't worry, friends. We'll save him. But all right. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna have the 3rd and final child, and we'll see how their addition to the family tree, the 3rd triplet, is going to go. And this is gonna be our non-binary sim. Since we had a boy and a girl. No, don't have a baby with Jean. That's your, like, brother-in-law. Stop that. Stop. Go with Tarza. He's your husband. Whew. All right, there we go. And then this, let's come over. We'll go with non-binary, feminine, masculine. Let me take a peek. Oh, you're pretty too. I like the hair a lot, actually. I do like the hair. We need another adventure. I like her. I like her. Them, I should say. I'm trying to decide like how I want to set the gender settings. I think I'll roll a dice. The dice will decide. Feminine, then clothing preference is masculine. And then they do not use the toilet standing, is what we'll say. I know that Garden Greens, it is a bad opener. I am evil, I hate children, I steal things, I'm a slob, and I'm materialistic. JJ, we're gonna rehabilitate you, don't worry. Right? Exactly, Erotic Jolteon. Hey, Jack! Kai! Oh my gosh! You're right, Jack! They really do remind me kind of Kailano from our Snowy Sled Dogs. Oh, okay, I'm gonna change the hair just a little bit because now that you said that, I am always going to be seeing Kai. So let me see if I can actually find maybe a shorter bob. Or no, oh, there we go. Now I don't see Kai. I just see somebody who looks like they would absolutely live with dust bunnies. Absolutely. All right, I love them. Okay, so what name? Let me look up more adventurers. And then we can tweak a name. JJ would have been a really good name that could have just been for either gender, but that's okay. Let's see, another adventure story. Atlantis. Atlantis. What about, who was that freaking amazing character in Atlantis from Disney that I loved a lot? Audrey was the name of the mechanic in Atlantis. Milo, Thatch. Let's see. We might take out some pride colors. Usually I don't spend very long on casts. I just kind of like randomize it really quickly. I really like Audrey Ramirez from the Disney version of Atlantis because she was really cool. She's the daughter of master mechanic Manuel Ramirez from Waltmer Industries. And she, like, at 18 months, she could disassemble and reassemble any clock in the Ramirez household. So Audrey, so maybe Audie? Audra? You love the guy who liked to blow stuff up. Yeah, but Audrey was one of my favorite characters because she was so young, but she was a mechanical genius. So what if we go with maybe Audie? Audie? I think that would be good. Vinny was the guy who liked to blow stuff up. Audra? I think we'll go with Audie because that could kind of go either way. And in honor of Audrey from Atlantis, because I really thought she was such a cool character to grow up as a little kid with, because my dad was a mechanic, and she was the very first mechanic female I had ever seen in any kind of cartoon. Like, in fact, can you guys think of any other mechanic, like, females that you've seen in any media since then?
Ooh.
Like, overalls and grimy grease and oil. My dad was a car mechanic and then he became an engineer, like involved in like mechanic parts for a long time. So I always was really proud of what he did and thought it was so cool that he would just like take apart all the appliances in the house and put them together. And I would try to help him out when I was little. And I cannot actually think of any other mechanics. Yeah, none. There's just none. Yeah, I think Audie works. Does Tinkerbell count? You know what? Tinkerbell really did love to go ahead and dig around in things, now that I think about it. That's a good point. All right, Audie.
Sarpava.
After Audrey, did she have a nickname or anything? Who voiced her? Jacqueline voiced her. Okay. Jack, actually, would you be cool with that? Because if the character, or excuse me, the actress or the voice actor who voiced her was Jacqueline Obradors, actually, I think Jack would work really well. It's just Jack Goodfall. No, I think Audie. She seems like seem like an Audie to me. No, I don't like Audie enough. Sorry, guys. Names are the hardest things for me because they carry a lot of weight. So, okay, Jack. I'm going to go with Jack, short for Jacqueline, which is the person who voiced Audrey Ramirez in Atlantis: The Lost Empire for Disney. So we're going to go with Jack because I think that'll work out really well. Rami. Oh, Annie. Yeah, where'd you get Rami from? Rivet Rosie. And Mercedes Thompson has a mechanic who runs with werewolves. Now that's really cool. Or Jax. Yeah, I think Jack is good. I'm going to go with Jack because that'll be after the voice actress for the character. And that goes both directions. So that helps out. And also masculine. So masculine clothing preference. So let's pop into the masculine clothing. Also, hey, Arden, welcome. Welcome to the adventures. And then let's see what we've got. I'm just going to hit random. Not a banana. This is how I dress my Sims. I know a lot of people spend forever and create a Sim, and they try to make everything perfect. This tends to be how I try to dress my Sims. It's just dive in. That's kind of cool. What kind of selection do we have here, eh? I actually find it's really, really helpful to just go ahead and to dive straight in to hitting random when I'm dressing my Sims, because often I'll find combinations of things I would not have ever picked on my own that actually work out really well. Let's see. I kind of like that. It looks like somebody who lives in a dump. And this one looks even cooler. These aren't bad, actually, but I never would have picked them on my own. I have never seen them on the masculine, like a masculine outfit on more like the female build before. You know what? I like this a lot. It looks like somebody who's a bit of a slob. They look very hippie now, right? And Jack, right? Expect you to jump to attention every time Jack is said on stream now, right? Oh, and Toast, I wish I could make Sims like you. I spend hours making one single Sim. I'm telling you, Toast, I think sometimes we put so much on the shoulders of our Sims, trying to make them look perfect with so many different traits and tweaking their nose until it shines. And then I just hit the random button and like Gene rolls out with all of his family tree. I'll take it. All right, so now we have Jack, and they are also going to be fabulously filthy. And through process of elimination, you guys have now chosen that Jack will actually be a slob who is a freegan, which means that they really, really love dumpster diving. So with the various siblings, with Amelia, we would probably focus on trying to create treasure out of the trash we have, like making candles, making art, not trying to get too OP with the painting easel, because I feel like the painting easel is a little OP in a Rags to Riches challenge. Let me know what you guys think, because I really want to focus on Dust Bunny Army. And then we have JJ, who we will rehabilitate. He's gonna go to some retraining therapy. He would make it really easy. I will admit, he would make it very easy to get a Dust Bunny army, because if we get his mischief level all the way up and he can complete the mischief skill, he can break any items. We can sabotage items and get handiness up, and we can sabotage items to make a mess in the house. But he would be our kleptomaniac, so we would mostly steal things with him to try to kind of get up off the ground as a Rags to Riches. And then finally we have Jack, and with them, we would actually be going ahead and we would be having the freegan trait. So we'd be trying to like recycle things and fabricate things in order to go ahead and earn our money and get ourselves up out of the dump. That being said, let's randomize their 3 other traits real quick. Oh, hey, Toby! Making Sims always are beginnings of stories. Toby, that's such a great way to think about it. And then I love the stories. That's true. Making the Sims is always like a great part of the story. So with Jack, we now actually have a slob freegan who is self-assured and tends to be confident, who hates children. They will become angry around children, tense after trying for baby, and can be mean to children. And also are unflirty. They will become tense around flirty Sims. So, Gene, these truly are the Gene family jewels. This is amazing. So, all right, guys, now that we have created the family, we have Gene, who is one of the stars of our Sims 4 legacy that we have going on 3 generations now on our main channel over on YouTube. And he is our golden-hearted, wonderful, sweet, kind boy with a perfect smile, who loves digging around in the trash and dumpster diving, who became a millionaire, when he actually found a lottery ticket in the dumpster, which was fantastic. And now we have him, and he has escaped his mother, who we legitimately randomized into a Karen, Caitlin Karen Jewel, who is hot-headed, mean, evil, hates children, and self-assured. And then we have his uncle, Tarza in Jewel, who's paranoid and neat and loves his family, but he has never quite recovered from the loss of his beloved wife and fellow amazing hair owner, Jane Goodfall, who disappeared after her plane went down somewhere across the Salvadorian jungle shortly after the birth of their triplets. Amelia Jewel, who is our creative, erratic, which is an unusual trait to have, mean. Why are they all mean? It was the household they grew up in, all right? They grew up in the terrible Strangerville, like, military environment where everybody was always mean. We will fix them. Who is a bookworm. She used books to try to escape that world. Slob. We have her brother JJ, who uses his good looks to steal socks and everything else from everyone, as a kleptomaniac who is a slob, who is evil. and hates children and is materialistic. We have a lot of work to do there. And then finally, we have Jack. Jack Goodfall, and they are a freegan who is a slob who hates children and is unflirty, which we can totally get behind, and is self-assured. We've created a work of art. And now the moment has come where we need to vote. Do we want to work with Amelia? Do we want to work with JJ? Or do we want to work with Jack for being the founder of our new challenge, where we are going to do dust bunnies to dollars? Basically rags to riches with a couple tweaks. All right, let me go ahead and make... Good night, Galactic Penguin. Let me go ahead and make a poll really quickly. So let's see. Who is our triplet that we are going to pick? Is it going to be Amelia? Creative. Is it going to be JJ, the thief? Is it going to be Jack, the freegan, who hates children? All right, and we'll give that a little poll for a few minutes, and I will let my voice rest with some more water. There we go. And then let me catch up real quick. Whoa! No, Seri, you don't pour the water all over the desk. Oh. I did not mean to do that. There we go. 1 second, friends. And Gardner Greene's, all of them just randomized mean traits. It quite unexpectedly too. Tourmaline, hey! There we go. I can hear my beloved in the other room. He's playing something. That involves a lot of shouting. That's adorable. Oh, not Kiwi! How cool! And Gardner Greene's, if I was a sim, what traits would I have? That's actually a good question. Jean, let me borrow one of your trait slots for a second. Okay, never mind, Jean. Be that way. I'm gonna borrow one from your mom. If I was a sim, I would be... I think my main trait would probably be creative, because I love creating things. I absolutely have to have a chance to create something every day. That's what makes me really happy. Yeah, I would say creative. And maybe cheerful. I try really hard to be cheerful. It is not an innate trait. I was not born with it. I work really hard at it every day. Oh my gosh, you guys. It looks like there's a lot of love for JJ. I've never played a proper kleptomaniac before, and I certainly haven't tried to play a proper kleptomaniac who is in a rags to riches challenge. And don't worry, if we don't end up working with one of these sims, one of the sims that you really like, I do think we'll pull the other siblings in at some point instead of looking for romance, which is the first thing people do. Oh, hey, baby Sunny! Thank you so much! Oh, Wesley, thank you. I do try really hard to be cheerful now. And honestly, having my joy journal really helps, because I have my joy journal where I write 3 things every day. I have to catch up a little bit. But I try to write 3 things every day that I'm grateful for. And it was not easy when I first started it years ago. I've told you guys that so many times, but now look, all of those in that shelf, those are all joy journals that I have filled up since I moved in with Chips. And I have others, but those are just the ones from 7 years ago when Chips and I started sharing our life together. And I haven't always kept up with it perfectly, but I try really hard, and it really makes a huge change in my life. And you guys finished the vote! It's JJ! All right, guys, so we are going to begin our Rags to Riches challenge with JJ actually on the trail of searching for evidence of his mother. His siblings will be joining him at some point in the future. We will try to maybe unlock the ability for them to move in for a little while and help him out instead of maybe having a romance thing happen. We'll see. We'll see how we can tweak that for the Rags to Riches challenge. But we're going to be working with a evil kleptomaniac who hates children, and is a slob. But I think we're gonna have a really fun time with it. And welcome back, Turtle! Sunflower Petals, you're right. A good redemption arc is always fantastic. All right, so real question before we go ahead and get started, guys, of utmost importance. Should we keep the socks? I'm gonna tweak them really quickly, just in Cass, based off of what I think he would have, like an expensive looking watch. I think he'd have, well, maybe not that one. I'm gonna give him a pricey looking watch that he totally stole. Absolutely. He seems to like gold, actually, which I wasn't expecting, but I'll just roll with it, dude. And then if you're gonna have a nose ring, I'm gonna make it match everything else. Oh, hey, Neighborhood Dragon! It's so good to see you this month. How are you? Neighborhood Dragon, you are a snowy owl this month. Congratulations. A little ironic because you are also one of our phoenixes. Oh, I hope you're having a good time. And you're right, gold does look good on him. And all right, guys, we are going to go ahead and we are going to keep the socks. And Wessie, I am absolutely screenshotting that really quickly so that I write that down in my joy journal tonight. And to reuse my joke, time for Seri to fix this boy as much as I tried to fix my college boyfriend. I feel you there. I feel you there. Ugh. I think that's one of the mistakes that everybody ends up making in life and everybody just has to live through is thinking you can change somebody. No, don't do it, run away. Romance is not meant to be a do-it-yourself project. Well, I stand at the precipice of going in directions that aren't family friendly and I step back and move forward. I will rephrase that. Romance is not meant to be something where you need to work on the other person instead of yourself. It's always meant to be a thing where you grow together. There. Jack. Woo, okay, I can feel the burn on my face from this blush. Excellent. All right, so we know the boy really loves to steal socks. These socks are actually from the Get Famous pack. So we're gonna say he stole these socks and this watch from a director and maybe all of the accessories that he's wearing too. Whoops, I did not mean to steal his ring. Oh, dude. Oh, come on, that's a little much. Really? You're starting a Rags to Riches challenge. That's a bit, but he's materialistic. Is that a bit much though, you guys? I know, I feel like that's a little much. He is a klepto. I think this is a little, come on. I'm gonna compare. Riches no more riches. Okay, we're gonna just leave it. He's like, I'm wearing my riches. He's going to be excessively I gotta show him off. His name is Jules after all. You are so right, manga. Oh my gosh. And he stole these socks from some sort of director somewhere. All right, that's what we'll say. I'm just gonna leave them. I'm just gonna leave them exactly what they are because you're perfect already, JJ. All right, and then let me change his clothes really quickly. Look at him. Look at this boy. He's just trying to be perfect, as he is. Hardly needs tweaked. I don't know, JJ. Just go with all white if you're gonna do something, and wear more crazy socks. That's gonna be his jam. It's just these absolutely wacky socks. Why can I not randomize the socks? Do you think he's gonna be into knitting for the socks? Do you guys, what if he ends up just loving to knit because he's just really into socks. And so all of his little dust bunnies like are made out of yarn, and it could be yarn from his knitting. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna make him really into knitting because of socks, and I'm gonna just give him some like absolutely wacky socks. I wish I could just randomize these socks. Here. All right, let's give you some wacky socks from over here. Nice, nice. We'll give you some riches later. You gotta go steal them. Earn it, earn it. This is like the Kill Bill outfit. He legitimately just randomized, like he really did steal some director's things. And hey, Raven Silversea, hi! It's so good to see you. Oh my goodness, and Raven Silversea, you are a Moltoni's Warbler this month. Moltoni was a 20th century Italian ornithologist. So I think you are a little Italian bird this month. Congratulations. Mwah. I love him. JJ, you're so good. JJ, you're so good. Look at you. He can dress himself. Do you know how rare a skill that is for a sim to be able to dress themselves? I've got like tears of pride in my eyes right now. He can actually just dress himself. Okay, I take it back a little bit. We gotta help him a little bit on the party outfit. But we'll get there. He's doing something. All right, good enough for now. Moving on. He's got some shorts. Okay, no, come on. We're getting you something nicer than this for hot weather.
There.
Let's see. All right, like your cousin. I'm gonna have you wear more or less the same thing as your cousin for hot weather, I think, Jean. Or Jules.
Oh,
There we go. I'm probably gonna say the wrong name so often. Actually, that was kind of nice. All right, good enough. Winter gear?
so.
Nah, dude. Let's steal you. Okay, that didn't steal you something better, but we'll try again. He could fake his way. He could fake his way into a police station with this outfit. His cold weather gear. He's gonna have stolen his cold weather gear from a detective. And that's gonna be like, that's how he gets his thrills. He likes to steal things from more and more famous people. And we're gonna say he stole his cold weather gear from a detective. That's how it's gonna go. All right, where are the glasses? I have never had those glasses work for a sim before. Ever. And thank you, Nightbot, for reminding me I need a little bit more water. Oh, this is amazing. I love this boy. I know, his genetics are just so perfect that I can put... Have any of you ever had a chance to actually use these glasses and they looked pretty good on a sim? I've never had this happen before. They're stolen, my dear Seri. Oh, Turtle Drive. I love that. I know, how is he so photogenic? It's the Jean family jewels, I'm telling ya. Wow, okay. Fine, sir. Let me give you some dashing little gloves. I'm breaking some sort of like law over here. Look at you. So he stole his... he stole his outfit from a detective. And here's what we'll do. Anytime we want to add a new outfit to him, we need to go and steal like clothes or like a dresser or a mirror or something from someone's bedroom, like a Sim's house. And then we'll say that he has like, he's got new clothes. He has to steal his clothes. And I think that he just loves the thrill of the steal. Like that's gonna be it. Fedora! A fedora! Oh my gosh, I just glance over and I see tons of you guys with fedora. All right, fedora, you say. Is there actually a detective hat? Is that a detective? You know what I think the Jean family, the Jewel family genetics are? You know that meme that kind of goes around, like, where someone is, like, so perfect you hate them, which I think is really not a nice thing to say and never something that I would endorse or support. But you know that kind of meme? It's like something out of a movie where you try to, like, cover them in, like, you throw an egg at their face and then you just throw your arms up in the air and you're like, why did that make you look better? That's what the Jewel family genes are like. Okay, so let me go and find. Is it this? Is this what you guys want? He looks good in anything. We didn't even touch his face. Like, I didn't sculpt him at all. We just put clothes on him. JJ is very similar to Prince Julian from our Wildberry series. He kind of is. He's got a little bit of Julian in him. Okay, there we go. There we go. So now we have protected JJ. Let's resave this family. I think he's good, you guys. Jules really says, my lady. Oh my gosh. Only when he wants to steal things from people too. All right, don't worry, we're not deleting Gene forever. This is a different save file than our Sims 4 family. We're just gonna winnow the family down a little bit. And then we'll actually probably move his siblings out into the world so we can interact with them. In fact, actually, change my mind. Give me a second. Okay. Let's go ahead and replace this family. And we'll put everybody but Jean and Jane into the world in our own way. There you go, Jean. Out. Out, cousin. Jane, you're missing. Out, out. And then, let's see. Let me fix all the relationships really quickly. Sister. There's 2 Jules. No, JJ, don't clone yourself. It's too early for that. Hang on one second. Okay, so Caitlin is actually just household member to you. Then your father. Amelia's your sister. Jack, sister. There's not, you know, it's kind of interesting. There's like, why is there not a non-binary sibling that you can assign to your sim? I think that would make a lot more sense. Like, why do you have to pick sister, brother? Why can't you just pick sibling? Because that would make more sense to me. And I actually think it'd be really cool if they could get more inclusive and kind of like, do like step siblings, so you could start with a blended family. I think that would be really fun instead of, because I think what happens when you have this family tree set up like this is it might even pull from like the genetics of the grandparents. I don't know if it does, but I would really like it if you could do that. All right, Tarzan's gonna be your brother. And then Tarzan, son, sister, daughter. Jack, why can you not be a daughter? Oh, I made you too old. Sorry. No, wait, you can be...
Holy Nine Mokosa.
You're gonna be a self-assured Freegan. You should be able to be... There, that's your father. Yes, there we go. Now you have aunt. There's your brother, your aunt, your sister, your father. Okay, we set up all the relationships correctly. We're good. Guys, we did it. We created like an epic family. Now we're gonna plunk them down and do a little bit of wiggling. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little bit of wiggling with them. I'm gonna move them into a lot. All right, actually, here's another question. Where do you think we should start our Dust Bunnies to Dollars Rags to Riches challenge? I'm kind of feeling like Del Sol Valley now that we have JJ, because he could steal from the stars, and then you guys could actually upload lots that we could go and try to steal from. You could also create Sims that you could put up on the gallery that could be like other celebrities or just people who live in Del Sol Valley. So I'm thinking either San Myshuno for the big city vibes, or Del Sol Valley. Or, let's see. Mount Komaribi is really fun. I do enjoy Mount Komaribi. So I'm going to give you guys another poll, and then we'll pick from one of those. Okay, and actually the tropical place is really fun too. I do love the islands. So where should, but keep in mind we're going for dust bunnies. Our dust bunny army live. Should we go Del Sol Valley? Should we go for, let's see. What were the other ones I said? San Myshuno, which is the big city. Or should, actually, let's just go, or should it be randomized? I don't want to do random. Let's do not Strangerville because they're running away from Strangerville. Mount Komaribi. Because that is our new one. There we go. Almost a little poll to pick. I'm excited. So we're going to tweak the Rags to Riches challenge in a couple ways. We're actually going to make it so that we're going to start on a dump. I'm going to try to find the biggest lot of wherever we end up on. We're going to find a dump from the gallery that we like. And then we're going to basically make sure that there's just an empty shack. We're gonna start with a shack because I think in order to start having dust and to make things dirty, you have to have a house. You have to have an enclosed house so it knows what to count as the floor. I don't think you can just start collecting dust outside. So we're gonna start with an empty shack, but we're gonna follow the normal Rags to Riches rules where we will not be able to edit the shack. We won't be able to buy like anything to be put down inside of it until after we unlock the Build a House challenge, which involves getting your handiness to level 5 and I think you're gardening or something to level 3. I'll look it up. Yeah, I think Del Sol Valley too. I haven't had Del Sol Valley in a long time, and I think that it would be really fun to put him in Del Sol Valley. Let's just take a peek at that while you guys are voting. Because if we put him here, then there's actually this huge empty lot we could put him at over in the Vacus, the Vivacious Garden Greene area. I've actually never seen that. Then we could also kick out the Bailey Moon family and just bulldoze their house. Or no, here's a 64 by 64 household with the Tackett family. I don't even know who they are. I think that this is like one of those YouTuber houses where they buy, like a bunch of celebrities buy a house and like they move into it. Yeah, Jack, I agree. I love Mount Komaribi with all my heart too, but we already are there in our Snowy Sled Dog saga. Yes, Del Sol Valley. Okay. So the rules say that we have to put them in the biggest lot in the neighborhood. On the one hand, that could mean up at the pinnacles for the rich and famous. But on the other hand, it could be at this big empty lot down here. Let's take a peek at both of them. And I guess it would mean like what size dump we could also find. Because there's this. It's just a gigantic empty lot. This looks like a place you could have a dump and maybe have a bunch of dust bunnies. But maybe some celebrity just like destroyed their house and so they have a dump up on the pinnacles. I think this would be, I think I could make a comfy dump here. I think I could live happily on a dump right there. Just a nice, yeah, it's just gonna be a big empty lot with a little shack. But at the same time, all right, we're not keeping this house. Don't worry about this house. Whatever YouTuber house this is gonna like blow up and turn into a dump. Or we could have the pinnacles, which has a view for sure. It really has a nice view. But I don't know if I would believe a dump here. Like, it looks great, but I don't know if I would really believe a dump here. JJ would want to live up on the pinnacles, though. Yeah, I kind of like the comfy dump, too. This is a really nice one. Yeah, it could be a classy dump, but it would be too comfy of a dump. And you know what? It would be kind of fun if we really love JJ and his family to have a challenge of... Actually, I think this is more exciting. We start in the dump, and then we rise from the rotten, filthy, dusty ashes, and we buy our way up to the pinnacles. So we're gonna start in the other neighborhood. We're gonna start surrounded by the filth. And then we are going to not only have enough money to complete the Rags to Riches challenge, but we are also going to become wealthy enough to somehow buy a mansion on the Pinnacles. I think that is what we should do. Because that would be a lot of fun. All right, let's come down. And then we're gonna look for a dump. Hey, Trembling, it's good to see you. Oh, Turtle, I hope you're having a good dinner. Chips made us tofu tonight because I have been busy recording Pokemon for the main channel all day. And so Chips like helped make us tofu, and he made a really delicious mustard like dressing for our salad. So I scarfed that like a guinea pig while the streams were getting set up. All right. So normally with a Rags to Riches challenge, you don't have anything on the lot, but we're gonna go ahead and we're going to put a dump down. We're going to set the money cheat to 0, and we're going to say that JJ set off with his triplet siblings to search the world and try to find where their mother disappeared to. They have a lot of anger issues that they unfortunately take out on small children, apparently. But they're going to try to grow and search the world for their lost mother, Jane Goodfall. And while they're out and about, JJ will have gotten himself into a spot of trouble, and due to his kleptomaniac skills, will wake up one day a little bit owl-headed, a little bit lost in some of his memories of useful skills, and finding himself the proud owner of a dump. And we're gonna make it so that to get rid of some of the items on the dump, we can't just sell them for money. We're actually going to have to pay whatever it would take to, like if we grab this tree when we have the dump and it's like worth $145, we're actually going to make it cost that kind of money to remove things from the dump when we put it down. And then we're just going to have just a shack, like nothing inside of it, nothing we can use, no way to make food, no way to have a bathroom, no way to sleep, because that's the way the Rags to Riches challenge is supposed to start, really hard up like that. And then we'll build up our way from there. So let me look for a good dump that will fit this size. All right. And we need 50 by 40. No, I clicked the wrong button. Oh, I do that so often. Oh, you would read it if you were a book. Thank you, Starry Sky. We have been building up a really good story tonight. I am very proud of us. Good night, Dr. Guinea Pig. And yes, Toast, let me search for a good dump, friends. A 50 by 40 lot that will have hopefully all the dumpsters our heart could desire. Because I think that will balance it out if you have to pay money to get rid of things for this dump. All right, we're gonna go with a lot, fit the current size, 50 by 40, and then we'll search for a dump. Oh, Wessie, Pokemon Snap. Hands down, I am most excited about Pokemon Snap. I'm finishing up our Pokemon Sword and Shield Let's Play at a breakneck pace, which is why I'm kind of word salading. I've been recording so much today to try to finish it. No spoilers about Pokemon Sword and Shield, by the way, but what? I have reached the point. I know I'm late to the game on Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I've reached the point where things are happening and I'm wrapping the main line of the game up, and I just sat there holding my Joy-Cons before I started the stream recording, and I just kind of stared at the screen and was like, what? I thought we were just going out to dinner. Like, that's where I've hit. So no spoilers. I haven't finished it yet, so no more spoils, but that's what's happened so far. That's how I spent my day. All right, so let's go ahead and look for the most popular dumps. There are none. Oh, this is so cruel. Why don't we have more dumps? Right? Okay. Yeah, Ren. Okay, no spoilers, but okay, Lady Fern, Heartfang, Erratic Jolteon. Okay, Miss Rose, Kitty Cute. Okay, thank you guys. I'm so glad I'm not the only person who was like, la 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 la. Okay, this is cool. I'm starting to get into this. All right. I'm just gonna finish up Pokemon Sword. A year and a half later, great games played slowly. That's me. And then all of a sudden things are happening, and I'm like, I texted Chips and I was like, did I miss a plot? Was it like lying around somewhere and I just didn't see it? I'm not complaining, but there's a lot of like 180s all of a sudden. It was just really hilarious. All right, so let's see, what do we have here? There is the dump. Is it too fancy? You could live in this. I'm not interested. Well, I might be a little interested. All right, I'm gonna put down whatever dumps are currently available for this lot, because there's only like 4 or 5 to pick from. And if it's too fancy, we shall stick our noses up in the air and say no. But we're gonna pick our dump tonight so that we're all set up and ready for our Dust Bunnies challenge. All right, we've got what looks to be here, let me actually get move objects on before I do this. Did I? There we go. And this looks like a very nice, straightforward dump. This lot used to be a lovely little townhome, but in the last few years after the fires, it was bought up and turned into a garbage lot by Julie So What. So let's check it out. We're doing dump tours tonight, guys. By the way, I'm gonna need more dumps. So if you guys want to create some dumps, we'll get a hashtag going. Serious Family Jewels or something like that. I'll have to figure it out. But if you guys want to create some dumps, we'll do dump tours. And we've got to go to dumps to collect trash to turn into treasures after all. Okay, this actually it's pretty good. It's really good. Like, if this is legitimately just the basic dump we were going for, I would pick this. It's kind of got everything that you could want. It's a nice big dump. I love the cars. This is actually super creative. I really like that. And then also each car, like this one's worth 300, this one's worth 360, this one's worth 375. We would have to pay that to have the car towed away and be able to remove the cars so we could actually build over here. That could be really fun. Also, this is a big throwback to some of you Phoenixes who have been around for a long time. Does anyone remember when we used to do streams on YouTube and we had the cats and the raccoons, and we were trying to make like a thief who had a bunch of raccoons who would help her steal things, and one of the raccoons actually brought us back a car one night? Do you guys remember those raccoons? I think I have some fan art of them. Give me just a second. I'm getting tired because I have been recording all day long to try to create adventures to share with y'all on the main channel. And so now I'm wandering into my memory. All right, where's my fan art folder? There's the fan art folder. Oh, do you guys remember this? This was amazing. All right, I know I've got them around here somewhere. Give me just a second. Because we have, it was a stream, it was Sims 4, and it was our raccoons. There's the Shine Sisters. Oh, our art from the Shine Sisters. And then, okay, those were from our streams. A lot of really cute art there. All right, where, oh, where? Let me see if I can find it. Where's my raccoons? Okay, there's our 101 Dalmatians. Oh. I found them! The Rascal Raccoons! Oh, this is a throwback. Oh my gosh, I miss it. Fan art's not really a big thing anymore, but man, I miss this. The Rascal Raccoons that we had. Yeah, that was really amazing. We had a thief and she was trying to start her own like Mama Mafia gang. And she had rascal raccoons who would steal things for her. And one day, one of them actually stole one of these toy cars. So we blew it up and said that he stole some keys to a car. That was an amazing night. That was pretty awesome. Oh no, Lady Fern, we were hearkening back to a very, very old stream on our YouTube channel that we had like years ago now, where a raccoon pet that we had stole one of these cars for one of my Sims. But all right, so what do I think of this? I think this is a beautiful basic dump. It's also got these big giant dig piles. I might make it cost money to move these dig piles out of the way. It's got some nice furniture out of the way. So I might say like the dig piles cost like 1,000 or 2,000 simoles to get rid of. So that we have a bit of a challenge there. And then we've got a little shack, which is exactly what I asked for, was a little shack on the dump. We could empty all of these so that nothing was in here. It looks perfect to go ahead and start attracting dust. So, you know, it's small, it's basic. It's really a excellent starter dump, if I'm gonna be honest. It's good. But let's see what other options we have out there. So there's also, oh, from the Sim Donut, who makes really amazing items. Now that we have seen a basic dump, let's go completely other direction with a more complicated one. And good night, Excalibur! We'll see if we can pick a dump tonight, at least, and get JJ here. Okay! What? Oh my gosh. Oh man. This might be too cool to live in. This is too cool to live in. But I want to put this dump down somewhere where we can visit it. Holy cow, this is an advanced dump. It might be too advanced, but at the same time, I love it. But it would really, okay, I think this is a dump we need to visit, maybe not live in. But I don't know, if we live in it, guys, how would we manage it? How would we manage to say, like we get the Rags to Riches challenge? Oh, Starry Skies, good night. It does make sense for Celebrity Town. What if we do the Rags to Riches challenge? Where, dump reviews, right? Oh, this is really fancy. I mean, if JJ would live in the dump, it probably would be over the top. So how about this? What if he has to live here, but we do the house challenge? Like, you're supposed to build a house for the Rags to Riches challenge that's worth like 100,000 simoleons. What if we do that by making him have to buy a lot at the Pinnacles? This is the dump we visit, not to live in. I say the same thing about my hometown, Sunflower. That's hilarious. I know I never call the dump nice, but that's a nice dump. It's a really nice dump. Oh dear. All right, hang on. Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. But this is an amazing dump. I really think it could be a lot of fun to be part of. You can fish at this dump. There's fishing. There's literally fish and dead fish that you can come and be part of. I think this should be a dump we should maybe visit. I think it might be really too good. Oh my goodness, look at this, there's a hot tub. This is so cool. There's trash plants here. Oh my gosh. Oh look, it's the Australian snowman. I remember when they added that in to include like the Southern Hemisphere during the snowy events. That was so cute. Yeah, okay. I think this is absolutely a dump we will visit a lot. But it's too good for a Rags to Riches challenge. It's too luxury. It is literally a luxury dump. I really freaking love it. Oh my gosh. There's places to bathe. I really love it. What's inside? Does it have a secret inside? An office? Ugh. Okay, we're gonna visit this dump. We're gonna visit this dump and... Oh, it's so cool! Look, there's fish. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I gotta think about this. It is dump aspirations. It can be the in-between house before the pinnacles, right? Donut country trash kind would live there. Oh my gosh, you're right, Backlog. The donut country little trash king, the raccoon, he would live here, absolutely. It is a high-class dump though. Yes, librarian. All right, I actually think it would be too hard to stick to the spirit of our challenge if we came to this one, but I absolutely am going to be putting it down for us to be able to go visit. Whew. But we'll see. Let's look at the others and then maybe we'll see what we think of the other dumps tonight. It would be really hard to do the Rags to Riches challenge at one that is this nice though. Meanwhile, here is another dump. This is a Strangerville dump. I can definitely see how it has the Strangerville vibes. I think it's too Strangerville. I like it, but I think it's actually a little too Strangerville. It's just kind of a bunch of items put around too. It's nice. I like the dinosaur and the cactuses, don't get me wrong. I like that cactus. It's a very nice cactus. And I like that dino. I like how they put the vines coming out of it. Oh, look at the little dinosaur skull. Oh, I love that. That's so clever. Oh, clever. And then they combined? Is that even a word? They mixed several of these items to go ahead and create a really cool little front to a truck. That's very clever too. But yeah, it is kind of sticking out as a sore thumb in Del Sol. It's really a nice dump as well, but it's not quite what we're looking for. Like I said, we need a little shack of our own. All right, meanwhile, there's also the dump. I actually think the very first one might be it, because that would be the easiest one to work with. So this is a swamp dump. This is your water feature. If, you know, the first one was a little too plain, the second one was a little too fancy, the third one was a little bit too, you know, had that desert theme going on. Well, here we have a water feature at this dump. You could even say it's a waterfront property in case you guys happen to be interested in that. Yeah, Froggos galore. Oh, look at the dinosaur here. Oh my gosh. It takes dedication to detail to decorate a dump this much. I am impressed. I'm really impressed. Wow. Yeah, this is actually pretty nice too. And then you can come out, look at the size of these lily pads. Bring forth the swamp dump mermaids. Ren! We should put this dump down in another world, and then the people who live here, we will make swamp dump mermaids. Where's my notes? Prince. This is Prince. He lives with me all day long. He comes to bed with me every night. He is a gift on one of my birthdays from one of our patrons years ago. And Prince has actually traveled to other countries, and Prince is my like little companion buddy. He goes everywhere with us. I love this little cat giraffe. All right, Ren, you came up with the brilliant idea. I'm writing it down now. We're gonna put this dump down in another world, and then we are going to make swamp mermaids own this dump. And we're gonna make JJ come be friends with them, or steal from them. Probably both. All right, Prince. Like, that will be so much fun. Yeah, we're gonna make swamp mermaids who run this dump. It's a little too cluttered for us to be able to, again, do an easy Rags to Riches challenge. However, I like the idea of putting it down in another one of the worlds. Ooh, that's kind of trippy over there. Wah. And then we can come and visit the swamp mermaids who live here and either make friends or foes or both out of them. It does have the little shack. I feel like it would be a little hard to gather up an army of dust bunnies here. But I do think it'd be cool to come visit and then see how much stuff we could steal. Maybe they're kind of like, oh, what's one of the mythological creatures that loves collecting things? Maybe the swamp mermaids and the dump sprites and the dump fiends love collecting things and stealing things. So maybe we will go and steal from the swamp mermaids, like steal from their special collection. It's like stealing from a dragon. Brownies, yeah, brownies are kind of like that. What are you doing in my swamp? So we can try to steal from them. and like swipe their items. And if we get caught, because sometimes your Sims get caught when they're stealing things, then maybe we'll actually curse JJ and he'll have like a swamp curse of some kind for a little bit. We could give that to him. We could set a moodlet or something. That would be fun. All right, but I don't think we're gonna keep this dump. Waterfront features and everything. Here's a Del Sol dump, specifically for Del Sol. A filthy, sunken wasteland of a garbage and trash dump. Set to a landfill, so it should collect more waste as you play. Also comes with a hidden bunker and lots of potential graffiti walls. All right, let's do furnished. Let's check it out. Wait, backlog, the little trash maid? No, I've never heard of it. That sounds interesting. Got swamp cursed at the swamp dump today, lads. Oh, I love how this is just escalating quickly. All right, so this one's specifically meant for Del Sol Valley. In fact, it's meant for this particular lot if it's meant to be the Del Sol Valley dump. It does have a lot of places to do graffiti at. Very nice, very nice. You can get fame by doing graffiti, and I could see JJ is wanting to become famous. Though for what is a good question. All right, it's got a lot of places where we could expand our dust bunnies. There's plenty of room for them to roam. Maybe have little comfy dust bunny burrows. There is a shack. We did order one shack that is on our house hunters list, after all, is a little decrepit shack to call our own. And look at that. The view is just the mounds of trash outside. This is actually appealing to me a lot. There's a lot of trash that we could get rid of if we wanted to like expand the house, but we would still have to pay a little bit of money to do that. I like the water feature. We could put frogs in it. If we wanted to get rid of like this pile of trash, we'd have to pay 15 simoles instead of keep 15 simoles if we wanted to start decorating around here, for instance. Ooh. And there is a second decrepit shack, if you will. Wow, with a big empty area in it. I see. So that you could actually do something in here. How dare the game do this to me? Do you guys see these tiny, there it is. Look closely, friends. Do you see those glitters? Do you see the glittering floor? Do you know what that is? Where is it? There it is. There it is. You have to look really closely, but the floor is glittering right now. That means that the room is clean. That comes with the new gameplay features with the Bust the Dust kit that you can get, and that means that the room counts as clean. Freaking, we're in a dump! This should not be clean. So what we might do is, if we do choose this dump, we might actually remove the door to the shack, and then we will not open it until we complete the challenge. That's kind of an idea for the Rags to Riches house, like owning the house. We would make sure that everything was as empty as that shack though. I actually really like this one. It's got things we can throw away. It's got dumpsters, which is really important if we want to go dumpster diving. I actually really like this. And just think, we could make little dust bunny gardens. So maybe we could actually make our dust bunnies like little gardens on these various shelves, like these little plateaus they've got. And yeah, then the shack can actually, the basement can actually hide the treasures that he steals. It makes so much sense. Oh my gosh. I love that idea. Okay, I think this might be our winner. This might be the dump of our dreams, friends. I like it. Let's just make sure we're not passing up anything else that we might want to consider. This Doomsday dump is a little too fancy, but I'm just going to take a quick peek at it because I'm curious about what a Doomsday dump looks like. But I think we're going to come back and pick this dump as like the grand finale. All right. This isn't a dump. This is somebody's house. I'm pretty sure at some of the places I lived in states that I won't name, just not to get myself in trouble, they might have been... Nope, I'm not going to get myself in trouble. I'm pretty sure this just looks like a normal house in some of the parts of the country I've lived in. Just saying, just saying. But this is a Doomsday house. This one's too fancy. Yes, it's got the water stain on the ground and it's got secret files, and I really am a little disturbed by this room. Sure, it has got like, wow, Since when was this a wallpaper we had? What? Did you guys know this existed? I had no idea. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen this? It's okay, you can say Ohio. Soccer. Soccer mom, oh my gosh. Yeah, this isn't what we're looking for. This is really cool. I've never seen this wallpaper. A lot of my paranoid Sims absolutely would plaster this everywhere in their house. Huh. Looks like Vancouver. Oh my gosh. Apparently, there's places like this everywhere. Because those were not the states I was thinking of. But all right. So you've got a very normal little farmhouse. Oh, look, there's the fridge on the porch. Now I'm back in the countryside where I grew up, where everybody has the fridge on the porch. It's kind of a 50-50 toss-up of if it actually, you know, is functional or not. Jack, do you guys have porch fridges in Australia? I'm a little curious about that. I wonder if porch fridges are just like a very specific subset of the US sort of trait. And if you have a porch fridge and it actually works great for you, I commend you. I'm just thinking of all the porch fridges that I've known that like end up just, you don't even want to know what's in there because they haven't been working for years. Good night, Toast. Good night. All right, and then we have got over here the Doomsday Hut. Let's see. Lots of generators. Yep. There's a crib. Ah, no wait, is that a crib? Oh, thank goodness it's a laundry basket. I didn't want to find a crib shoved in the Doomsday Vault. It looked like a Doomsday crib. Doesn't that look like a Doomsday crib? In fact, I'm pretty sure a modder has probably turned this into a crib by now because it literally looks like a crib that you would expect in an apocalyptic sim family. All right, don't put the baby in the Doomsday Vault, please. I mean, if it saves the baby, but what is that game? Fallout? I'm pretty sure that's how Fallout began. This is actually really a good Doomsday Vault. You know? We've even got some plants down here. I love the way that they did this. Look at how clever that is. This is a very subtle little detail of building I wouldn't have thought to do, making these hallways with the light and the doors that lock behind you as you go through each spot. That's really, really good. I love these dumps. Not Kiwi, good night, good night. Yeah, we'll save this for later. Okay, this is a cool room. All right. All right, very cool dump. Not quite what we're looking for, but very cool. I commend the creator. Where'd my dumps go? What? Okay, there we go. All right, and then I think the last one is just another Strangerville dump. So let me go ahead and grab that. I'm just gonna take a quick peek at it. But I think we know where our heart really desires. Nah. My heart doesn't desire this one. All right, you guys, we found our dump. From Kath M. Hughes, we now have this is an amazing dump and perfect for my new challenge of raising an army of dust bunnies. Thank you. There we go. Thank you very much, Kath M. Hughes. All right, and then let's go ahead and we're gonna get that dump put down. Boom. I think this is perfect. Okay, and then we actually need to do a little bit of work over here. We're going to empty out the house. In fact, I can do that really quickly. Oh, look, there's even some rotten food waiting for us outside. That's gonna help so much. All right, I'm gonna grab useful items and get rid of them before we move anyone in. Also light, that's a useful thing to have is light. Here, balls up. All right, so we've got it, you guys. And we'll make sure nothing is like, there's no household inventory, we're fine. We've got it. We have got the perfect shack for Jean's cousin to go ahead and move in. We're gonna make sure there's nothing useful they can use, like none of these grills, none of these grills. We'll go ahead and get rid of the things that you can actually do spray painting on for now. Well, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and remove the things you can do spray painting on for now. Actually, what do you guys think? Should we leave the spray painting thing or should we get rid of them? Let me search for anything else that might provide food, substance, or a place to relieve your bladder. We're not allowed. And there's plenty of little things that will actually cost us some money to get rid of. And things that are just like debug items. I'll just say they're like 100 simoleons, just to make it a bit of a challenge. Is that a functional tub? No. All right, we'll leave them for now. Thank you guys. The rotten food is a score. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna delete the door on this particular little shack because we're going to wait until we actually unlock the build a house part of the Rags to Riches challenge to actually go inside here. The reason I want a house already built for this modified Dust Bunnies to Dollars Rags to Riches challenge is so we can actually start collecting dust. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna have a challenge of going out into the world, finding trash, and sprinkling the trash all over the inside of this little shack until we get to the point where it is filthy enough that we will actually start attracting dust bunnies. So that is why I wanted to actually have a functional shack before, we'll go ahead and get rid of this one, before the challenge really kicks off. Okay, and that's really cute. We'll leave that there. All right, excellent. I don't think there's really anywhere for you to be able to relieve your bladder, sleep, or eat here. Wonderful, I love it. We've got our dump, you guys. We'll just have to move the family in pretty soon, but I think we'll go ahead and we'll actually do that next time because it's about 10 for me now, but we have got them prepped. We made the Jean family, the Jewel family. We have got the dump ready. Let's actually move our boy in just to make sure that we're like ready, we're good to go. And then next time, we're gonna search for a bunch of dust bunnies. We're gonna steal from people who are actually going to be like celebrities in the area. And we're gonna get some of your guys' Sims in here. So I'm gonna start a little hashtag over in chat and I'll start, if somebody could post this in our live stream or like post it over in my Seri garden chat on the Discord so we can remember. We'll do the hashtag of, let's see. Okay, I don't want to do like anything about family jewels and get the hashtag banned from the gallery. So we'll actually do dust to dollars. Yeah, we'll just do hashtag dust to dollars. That'll be good. And if you want to make a sim to show up in the world just as like some of the characters running around, or if you want to upload like a household that we can steal from with a house and everything, go for it. You want to upload your own dump? Go for it. We'll visit, we'll steal things, we'll begin our dust bunny army. It's going to be awesome. If you guys have, can you have dust bunnies as objects that you can steal from other people's houses? Garden Greens, that's a good question. If you go to a Sim's house and they have a dust bunny that's already in the house, can you swipe it? Can you steal someone's dust bunny? That really takes like someone else's trash turning into treasure to a whole new level there. And Turtle, the Discord is a sub Discord that you can pop into either on our Patreon or with the subs. But let's see. All right, give me 1 second, friends. I am now quite tired, but I am so happy. And we're gonna get the Jean family plunked in here really quickly. Actually, let's plunk them down into Strangerville. That's a good idea, because that is where they're actually going to be most of the time. So we're gonna move them into this shack. No, there's already people living there. Bah, humbug. Here, we'll move them in here. So we're gonna move them here. And then we're going to move, I think we need to give him like a ton of money, but we're actually gonna move out. Not the whole household. Da, 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 da. Let's grab our boy JJ. We're gonna go ahead and create a whole new household for him. We're also going to transfer all of the family money. I guess if he's a kleptomaniac, he's just gonna steal all of the family money anyway. So Jewel is going to steal all of the family money. And then we're going to take him over to Del Sol Valley. He is going to get into all sorts of nonsense, chaos, and trouble. And then he is going to find himself, like $1,000 short. Okay, hang on. We're so close. Curses! All right, hang on. We need to evict out. No! Yeah, he's a bit of a winner of a person on, but we will make JJ somewhat of a good person with some effort. He's carrying a lot of baggage from the household that he grew up in. What can we say? We're gonna move him in to this house. And then we're going to go ahead and we're gonna evict him. And I think that actually sells, did that sell all of the stuff that he had, or did I just make it? All right, nope, he still only has 30,000. All right, I thought that would work, but we're just gonna plunk him in and we're gonna change his money to being like a lot of money for just a second. I'm so happy. Would it be stealing if it's just gathering your house dust? Garden Greens, when you see how cute this house dust is, you will understand that you just don't have a soul if you're going to steal someone's dust bunny. Friends do not steal friends' dust bunnies. That's not how it works. All right. Hey, Anna. Yeah, Gardner, we're gonna take over some millionaires. Wonderful households with our army of dust bunnies. I'm pretty excited. All right, so let's move out and then into our dump. And we're gonna keep it furnished. And we're also gonna sell all the furniture. There we go. And there we go, you guys. Yes, we have actually made our sim, made his family's backstories, made his backstory, and we have picked out the perfect dump to begin our brand new Rags to Riches challenge centered on dust bunnies. And it's going to be money 0. And it's going to be dust bunnies to dollars. So, all right, thank you guys. We've done it. Hey, you, go ahead and practice some singing to celebrate. I'm gonna let JJ practice some singing to celebrate. We won't get too close to him while he does that. And thank you guys. So we'll do that hashtag and it'll just be dust to dollars if you want to toss any sims up on the gallery that you can add in just to have running around. And next time we will start the actual challenge where we're going to try to collect trash, get dust bunnies. We're going to see if we're going to be able to start making some money. And I will also make a little list in like a Google document so we can follow along with how far we are getting on the actual challenge, including all of the modifications we'll use on it. But all right, oh hey, Banana! Yeah, he needs some practice for singing. But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I swear, I'm going to show a picture of the dust bunnies to you one more time because I promise they are the freaking cutest things. I fell in love with them. I really did not expect to like start streaming Sims again as quickly as I can. But come on, come on. Look at that face. Look at that face. How could you resist? Oh. But all right, so let me go ahead and see. Let me see, Wessie. I'm going to see if I can. I totally messed up on the raids last time. But let me see if I can get it to work this time. All right, let's see. Oh, hey. Oh, we can fix my mistake from last time. You guys, let's go ahead and raid Luina. She's playing Planet Zoo right now. And you guys can tell her how, with our wonderful giraffe emojis how we are going to be raising an army of dust bunnies. That sounds fantastic to me. That's a whole new species that we could learn about for our pixel biologist, right? Oh, guys, thank you so much. I've had such a wonderful, wonderful evening with you, and I can't wait to raise our army of dust bunnies next time. Sleep well, everybody. Good night. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.